Good afternoon. It's a pleasure for me to welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to the House of European Football here in Nyon for the UEFA Europa League quarter-final draw. It's great to see so many clubs represented that have made the trip over here to Switzerland. Greetings as well to everyone watching around the world. So we're now down to just 8 teams who are in contention to lift the UEFA Europa League trophy right here at the Stade de Lyon in France on May 16th. Until then, the excitement of an intense season will continue, with each new round bringing with it plenty of drama and suspense. The round of 16 gave us entertainment galore and a wealth of tightly contested matches, some of which remained in the balance until the very final seconds of the return legs. Let's take a look back at some of the action from all the teams who have progressed this far, and also let's get a flavor for Lyon, which is the city that is, of course, hosting the final. Lyon, that is the final destination, the dream of every single one of those 8 teams remaining in the competition. So we are now ready to start the draw and to lead proceedings. Here is UEFA's Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti. Giorgio.
Thank you, Pedro, and a warm welcome to Nyon, to everyone, to this draw ceremony. I would also like to extend the greetings from the President of UEFA, Alexander Ceferin. We have witnessed over the past 2 weeks 8 tight and exciting ties. Congratulations to the 8 clubs which went through a tough challenge and made it to the quarter-finals. We are all looking forward to finding out what clashes today's draw will give us. Remarkably, the lineup of the quarter-finals this year features 8 different national associations and 100% of club turnover compared to last season. The UEFA Europa League is really competitive and unpredictable. Everyone has the chance to win and to get a ticket for next year's Champions League. So, the time has arrived now for the draw, but first of all, let me introduce our special guest who will be helping us to determine the quarter-final pairings. He has become our best friend in the course of the season thanks to his loyalty to our draws. There is no suspense on his name, but it is always a pleasure to see him in action first. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the UEFA Europa League ambassador for this year's final, Eric Abidal. Bonjour Eric, bienvenue. Thank you very much for being with us again. We are all very pleased to have you. So, Europa League, we always say the Europa League is really a diverse competition. It's a truly European competition. And this year, it's in the quarterfinals, 8 clubs from 8 different associations. We think it is a great asset. What do you think?
No, I think football is diversity, and it's always good to have teams from the different countries representing football. Have opportunity now to play this kind of competition. Is good for the country, but also good for the fans.
And it's a competition difficult to predict, a lot of surprises. What surprised you in the round of 16?
Now, like I said before, was the big surprise not to see Napoli, huge team, important team in Italy, out of this competition. But now you have kind of team Dortmund of Olympique de Lyon. Dortmund usually plays Champions League, and this competition is already difficult to win.
Yeah, it is very difficult to win. We all see it, and now we are almost ready to draw the quarterfinals. But first, a very quick reminder of the technical procedure. This is an open draw, completely open. We don't have country protection, we don't have any seeding, and we have no special conditions. So the 8 bowls with the names of the quarterfinalists are prepared. In this bowl, they will be shuffled, and Eric will draw the 4 pairings, one after the other, with the first team drawn playing the first leg at home. We proceed the same for all the 4 quarterfinals. So, we are ready. I remind you, you know, but it's always good to say, the 8 teams. We have Arsenal, FC, Atletico Madrid, PFC, CSKA Moscow, SS Lazio, Rasenball Leipzig, Olympique de Marseille, FC Salzburg, and Sporting Clube de Portugal. With this, we are ready. Eric. And the first team.
RB Leipzig.
Leipzig. So the German representative in the quarterfinals, Rasenball Leipzig, which, by the way, is the first experience in this competition, and very successfully, I would say.
Olympique de Marseille.
Leipzig will play Olympique de Marseille, a team with more experience in the competition. 2 finals in 1999 and 2004. So we have a clash experience with less experience.
Arsenal FC.
And now a great name, a great European name, Arsenal FC, chasing their first title in this competition. Second final after 2000, where they played in Copenhagen against Galatasaray.
PFC CSKA Moscow.
And the opponents of Arsenal are the Russian representatives of CSKA Moscow. CSKA is a former winner of the UEFA Cup, as they achieved it in 2005.
Club Atletico de Madrid.
Now, twice former winner Atletico de Madrid. Let's see what they're going to face.
Sporting Club de Portugal.
So Atletico de Madrid will play an Iberian challenge against their opponents of Sporting Clube de Portugal. We have only one left.
SS Lazio.
SS Lazio. SS Lazio, finalists of 1998 in the first final played on at a neutral venue in Paris.
FC Salzburg.
Playing against another former finalist, FC Salzburg. With Lazio versus Salzburg, we have completed the table of the quarterfinals. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Eric, and Pedro, you can wrap it up.
I am back, gentlemen. Some fantastic matches to look forward to in the quarterfinals. Let's run through the lineup. Leipzig versus Olympique de Marseille. Arsenal taking on CSKA Moscow. Atletico de Madrid versus Sporting in an Iberian battle, and Lazio versus FC Salzburg. If you want to start preparing to follow these matches, I can tell you that the two legs are scheduled for the 5th and then the 12th of April. Then the next step will be the semi-final draw and cup handover, which will take place here in Nyon on the 13th of April. One more final note before we go, and quite an exciting one as well for you. We can tell you that the official ticket sales have started. Isabel is here, obviously not with the real tickets. This is a much bigger one. That wouldn't be very practical. The ticket sales have begun, so you can register and apply via UEFA.com, and if you're wondering, the registration will stay open until March 22nd. That'll do it from all of us. Giorgio, Eric, Isabel, thank you very much, everyone, and it's farewell from the House of European Football here in Nyon.